Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We're going to take our release day look at Duskmourn House of Horrors playbox sales data off of TCG Player in the whole pre-release period up to and including release day. It sold 2,230 boxes on the platform at a total of $303,000 for an average price of $136 per box. And you can see on this trailing 7-day moving average price plot, it's down to around that 136 right here. So most of these boxes would have been sold in a profitable range for your average small card store in the US. And of course, first we're going to compare this against standard expansion play booster box sales from 2024 when they moved over to play booster boxes. So these comparisons are very, very clean. They're all standard expansions and they're all play booster boxes and they're all 2024. So we have the orange line of Bloomburrow outperforming everybody, the purple line of Murders, then our blue line here of Duskmourn and its pre-release performance, and lastly the yellow line of Outlaws. So we see out of the 4 standard expansion play booster boxes this year, Duskmourn was 3rd out of 4th, but now we're going to add up our 4 standard expansion set booster boxes from last year, and what you'll see is 3 of them thread in right here underneath the blue line of Duskmourn, and the 4th one is this other blue line of Phyrexia. Now, as we always have to point out, the set box sales data does not include somewhere around an additional 20 or 25% in draft box sales. And so if you were to take these 3 clustered lines of set box sales from 2023 and you added to them an additional 20 or 25%, that'd be another $60,000 to $75,000 in cumulative spend up to and including the release date for those products, bringing all 3 of those lines very convincingly above this blue line of Duskmourn. And so what this means is that after we kind of mentally make that adjustment, Duskmourn is the 7th out of 8 of these previous 8 standard expansion non-collector boxes from 2023 and 2024. I certainly would not have guessed that. Everything's been seeming to do a lot better. The standard expansions this year have seemed to sell as good or better than the ones last year, and everything has been trending generally upwards. Now, not absolutely upwards, set to set to set, but over a medium timeline. If you zoom out, if you take some weighted averages, then yes, things are trending upwards for Magic, even for Standard. So I'm very surprised to see these play booster boxes of Duskmourn do this bad relative to the 7 other previous standard expansion non-collector box releases. I'll take another look at this at 50 days post-release, 100 days post-release, and 150 days post-release. Subscribe so you don't miss any of that. I got a lot more coming today and tomorrow as we roll over into October. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my very generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.